Whole fresh yam arrives under controlled receiving conditions to protect traceability and product integrity from the first touch point.
Staging separates inbound lots before release, so each load can be checked without mixing material or paperwork.
Later process record, which is essential for traceability and targeted hold or recall decisions. Behavior and final standardization, so the plant checks incoming raw material consistency early. pH is documented at receiving because it supports process planning and later verification of thermal treatment conditions. Internal defect grading prevents hidden decay from entering the wash line and protects both yield and product safety.
Early foreign matter assessment helps set the expected cleaning load before product reaches wash and pre-screening equipment.
Acceptance review consolidates physical checks, sample results, and documents into one release decision.
Rules. FIFO reduces aging variation and supports predictable processing behavior across incoming raw material lots. Traffic control reduces cross-contamination by separating dock activity from the controlled raw processing area.
Water transport materials are removed before dump operations, so packaging debris cannot enter the food contact zone.
Accurate positioning ensures the tubers transfer smoothly into the hopper without excessive drop height or product damage.
Confirm safe line readiness.
Line release confirms the raw entry area is ready, so approved product can move into the first cleaning steps without sanitation uncertainty.
Controlled dumping moves the lot from receiving into processing, while minimizing impact damage and keeping flow continuous.
Metered feeding prevents surges that reduce cleaning efficiency and helps the pre-screen remove loose. Begins wet cleaning and transports heavy root vegetables without harsh mechanical handling at the entry stage. Vegetation lifts soil from irregular yam surfaces, so downstream spray and brushing can work more effectively.
First rinse removes suspended soil before mechanical brushing, improving cleaning efficiency and reducing carryover into later wash stages.
Brush washing removes stubborn soil from rough root surfaces before the sanitizer step, improving downstream hatched residue, so the sanitizer stage contacts cleaner product surfaces more consistently.
Controlled sanitizer dosing helps reduce surface contamination while staying within validated concentration limits for food contact washing.
Concentration verification confirms the wash chemistry is effective and compliant.
A final rinse reduces chemical carryover and prepares the tubers for dry inspection and trimming. Surface water removal improves visual inspection.
Rejection catches visibly damaged roots that could lower puree quality or increase spoilage risk.
Space product for sorting.
Optical inspection adds repeatable screening for discoloration and foreign material that manual viewing can miss at line speed. Controlled transfer prevents product loss and keeps the cleaned roots moving into the next preparation step without recontamination.
This reduction improves the consistency of grinding and pulping in the following extraction steps.
A brief post-cut rinse reduces loose fragments that could build up in later screens and pumps.
Reducing free water helps keep grinding behavior stable and limits unnecessary dilution of the product stream.
A clean transfer protects the product as the line moves from raw washing into exposed extraction equipment.
Sequence startup prevents backflow and ensures downstream equipment is ready before chunks enter the grinder. Even grinder loading helps produce a consistent mash and avoids sudden torque spikes or poor downstream pumping. Grinding breaks the root structure into a pumpable mash, so the pulper can separate usable puree more effectively.
Start separating smooth puree from fibrous solids, which is the key extraction step for the finished aseptic product. Primary pulping captures the softer fraction that will become the main puree stream for later finishing and aseptic packing. Fibrous overs are kept separate from the pulp stream because they will later follow the dedicated fiber powder byproduct route. Existing fibrous side stream, so all recoverable solids stay consolidated for the chosen
Buffer storage creates a controlled hold point that smooths short-term flow variation before standardization and thermal treatment.
Fiber side stream reduces moisture before thermal drying and improves efficiency of the byproduct process.
Rate is treated as wastewater because it does not re-enter the food process and must follow the plant treatment route. Even bed depth helps the dryer remove moisture uniformly and prevents overdrying or wet pockets in the fiber stream. Controlled drying lowers moisture to a stable level that allows milling and bagging of the fiber byproduct later in the process.
Fiber from moisture pickup before the final milling and sifting steps. And this stream never returns to food production.
Dissolved air flotation removes fine suspended load, so the biological stage receives a more manageable wastewater stream.
Biological treatment reduces dissolved organic load before discharge handling, and neither water nor sludge returns to the
Verification confirms the heat treatment circuit is clean and ready, so product contact surfaces meet sanitation requirements before the CCP step.
Line release after CIP verification documents that the thermal circuit is ready for puree, supporting hygiene control before the critical heating step.
Sifting removes oversized particles, so the fiber powder has a more consistent specification for business-to-business use.
Controlled bag filling keeps the dried byproduct contained and traceable without exposing nearby areas to loose powder.
Puree stream.
Sample.
Fluctuations between thermal processing and filling, while keeping the product in a protected, sterile environment.
Is essential because the finished puree will be packed directly into this bag-in-box system without further product exposure.
Secure nozzle-to-fitment docking maintains aseptic integrity at the exact point where product enters the sterile product once the target fill is reached and the filler head disengages.
Cartoning protects the flexible sterile bag during warehouse handling and transport to the customer.
Secure carton closure prevents handling damage and keeps the package configuration stable for downstream inspection. Carton coating links the finished unit to the exact lot, process records, and packaging time for full traceability. Check weighing confirms the filled package meets declared net content and helps identify any underfill or overfill condition. Final vision inspection verifies that each carton is properly closed and clearly coated before palletizing. Palletizing consolidates released finished units into a stable, traceable shipping load for storage and dispatch.